How's it going, ladies and gents? Reverend Saint back again with Road to Prestige episode 6. Just hit level 55 all the way up for 5th Prestige, and we're going to go ahead and get into the stats real quick for you guys right here. KD's still dropping quite significantly because of this double XP weekend. It is still Sunday night, by the way. Right now, I just hit the level, recording this stats video for you guys so you guys can see this portion of the gameplay early, so I can just have it done, ready to go, you know? But anyway, here we are, 2.07 KD, still above that 2.0, which I'm happy with that, especially with how much hardcore Dom I've been playing, man. It's nuts. 485 score per minute. It's gone down. It's pretty much been there for a while, so I don't think it's going to be going down too much more than that. But there you guys have it. Nothing else has really changed at all. Still, it's pretty much the same. I did get some sweet medals and some awesome challenges done, but that's not what this is about. This is about prestiging. Boom, one of my favorite emblems for sure. And I like that calling card. The calling card's sweet, man. I have no idea what my permanent unlock is gonna be. Maybe I'll do a gun. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure what to do. Ooh, I don't know what to do. What should I do? Let me look through the perks here. Maybe I should do a perk. No, you pretty much use that, and I use that. Maybe not, man. Maybe not. Oh, I'll use a score streak. That's what I'll do. Takes a while to get these score streaks done. What should I do? I'm gonna do raps. Yeah, my babies, my fat beats. Anyway, that's gonna be this portion of the video, guys. I'll see you in the gameplay. And welcome back to the gameplay. Reverend Saint back, and yeah, it's kind of weird because I am recording this like almost a week into the future from when I recorded that stats video. It's so funny because I had to record those early because I couldn't just prestige then, you know, and I couldn't wait until I wanted to put the video up to prestige, you know. I had to do it then so I could keep ranking up. So it's kind of weird because that was last Sunday and it is now Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. Hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hope you got to spend time with your family. And if you did not, I still hope you had a good one regardless. I did also have a good one. I bought a TV, man. I went and waited in line at Best Buy for like 3 hours to get a 49-inch Toshiba HD LED TV for like 150 bucks, man. It was a crazy good deal. Best deal I've ever seen for TV. And I was like, I cannot pass that up. So I went and got it and got to my family's place just in time to sit down. As they were finishing up dinner, I got to start eating. So I was almost in time for dinner. So it was a pretty good one for me, though. I picked up a Roku streaming stick, too. I was like, yeah, I want to get Netflix stuff on it. And the streaming stick, well, convenient, is not that good unless you're really close to your wireless router, and I am actually across the entire house from my wireless router, so it can be a little finicky sometimes. It's just kind of weird because it'll stream some Netflix shows in HD, but if I try to rent a movie like off of Google Play or something, it won't stream in HD. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, irrelevant. Moving on to this game. Got this game played the other day. Actually, I think it was yesterday I got it. Domination on Combine using the M8A7. I just did the best class setup for the M8A7 for you guys yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. That was the Thanksgiving video. And today I have another gameplay with it. But we're not really talking about the gun. We're talking about the gameplay, man. I go 64 and 10. Not too bad, especially for an AR on a small map like Combine. That's pretty dang good, so I hope you guys enjoy that in the background. Pretty sure I get my Wraith and my Raps at least once or twice. I can't remember exactly. I play this game so freaking much, but I'm still freaking loving this game, man. I really am. But today what I want to talk to you guys about is some cool stuff, like another game mode that they used to have. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on how this could work in Black Ops 3 and if you guys would enjoy it. I saw a Reddit post on it, but they didn't really go into as much detail as like to how it would work. That I'm going to go into today. And also I have a question for you guys that I would love to get your feedback on in the comments down below. So I guess I'll ask that first just so you guys can think about it as the video is going on. What map, what Treyarch map would you like to see? And, you know, I'll even extend it. You too. What Treyarch map and what Call of Duty map in general would you like to see come back as a remake in Black Ops 3? Now, personally, I like remakes, don't get me wrong, but I don't make a big deal out of them. Like, if they remake a map that I used to like, I'm like, sweet, cool, I'm excited, but I've played it, you know? I'm a fan of new stuff. I'm a fan of them trying to make new things, maybe some similar aspects, but still making it new. Because I want something new that I can be like, that map was freaking great, you know? Like, I don't want to have to keep repeating, like, you had it good once, oh yeah, we'll just throw it back in there again. You know, I want something new all the time, but I do like remakes every once in a while. So I guess if I had to pick one Treyarch map for them to remake, it would probably have to be, it's really tough for me, and they're all Black Ops 2 maps. I honestly do not remember like any Black Ops 1 maps besides Nuketown. That was like the only map I actually remember from Black Ops 1, except for that, what was it called? Oh, it was like, you had that, it was like in a big, like, construction place, I think, or like a big, weird military base, and the center had like this big opening door, and you could drop down low, if you opened it up, or you could close it. I can't remember what that one was called, man. I used to hate it, and then it kind of grew on me after a while. That's the only Black Ops 1 map I remember. I think that was Black Ops 1. I'm pretty sure. That might have been Black Ops 2. I actually don't even freaking remember, man. But moving on, I guess if I had to pick one, it would probably have to be either Hijacked or, oh man, Riot or Standoff. Like, I want to say Hijacked or Riot or Standoff. Hijacked or Standoff is what I'm going to have to say if it was a Treyarch map. But if it was any Call of Duty map at all, ever, period, oh man, this is also a very tough one for me. And all honesty, they already remade it once in Advanced Warfare, but I really don't feel like it played very well in Advanced Warfare. What is it called? I think it's called Escalation, the one that's on the roof. I can't remember what they named it in Advanced Warfare, but it's the one that's all the way up on the roof of the building. Or High Rise. That's what it's called. It's called High Rise. I freaking loved that map in Modern Warfare 2. I hated Modern Warfare 2, but I loved that map, dude. That map was my jam, man. So I'd love for them to bring that back. But let me know in the comments down below, what maps would you guys bring back, whether it just be a Treyarch map or in Call of Duty in general. Let me know both. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions on these. And then I also want to talk about this game mode, man. Back in Black Ops 2, one of the most fun game modes to go into with your friends and just mess around with was not only gun game, but it was also Sticks and Stones. That game mode was fun. If you don't know what that is, it's where you had the crossbow and ballistic knives, and you went in and you just kind of had fun, you know. It was kind of chaotic. It was kind of competitive, but it was like a fun, kind of not serious type of competitive. So I really liked it. It was a lot of fun, but how could they work that into this game without crossbows? Well, Outrider does have a bow and arrow. You could force everyone into the Outrider role, and you get maybe 3 arrows per life, you know? You get 3 arrows per life, and then you have your regular knife. Now, I know you don't have ballistic knife, so you have no range, but you can also do combat axes and regular knife, and I think that would be a lot of fun, and it would work just like the old Sticks and Stones did, minus the fact that you can't really get any more ammo, which, I mean, you never really did back then anyway. But basically, you would have infinite time on your specialist, but you'd only get 3 shots per life for the bow and arrow. I think it could work, man. I really do. I know it's a little tricky with like how the explosions work and stuff like that, but I really think it could work. And I think it'll be a lot of fun, man. So let me know what you guys think of that in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions on it. Or if you have any other ideas, that would be fantastic. I just think it would be so much fun, man. But that's pretty much all I got to talk about today. I do just want to say, man, like, I'm still thoroughly enjoying this game, man. It's getting a little more frustrating every once in a while, but it's still an extreme amount of fun, man. Even just by myself on PS4, I still don't get to play with people too often, although I do now have a little bit of a squad that we've been playing together every once in a while when everyone's on, but a lot of the times I'm the only one on, so it's like I'm just playing by myself, but it's still fun. I'm still really enjoying it, and it's, I don't know, man, it's just freaking great, dude. It's hard to explain. Like, they nailed it with this game, man. Like, I'm pretty sure this will become my favorite Call of Duty, man. I don't want to say it now. I really don't, because I played Black Ops 2 so much, but the thing about Black Ops 2 is I did take a long break because I got tired of it, man. Like, when it came out, I actually didn't really like the game all that much, and then they patched it a lot. A lot of people said it got better. I got back into it, and I was like, okay, yeah, this game is freaking nuts. I love it. It's my favorite one. But now, this one's from the start, it's been solid. And it's still solid. Like, after the first patch, it's solid, and it's just kind of like there's nothing in the game that's like I'm like, they gotta fix that. Oh my gosh, you know, like every once in a while there's something that I do think they need to fix, like spawns. Spawns are pretty poopy. how they work, but I mean, you're gonna get that with any game, and they're not nearly as bad as they are with other games at launch. You know, this is pretty much where this is like the halfway point, or a quarter of the way in, you know, with how good spawns are. Like, they're not that bad, in all honesty. When I sit there and look at the things that frustrate me in the game, it's usually only about the 4th or 5th time it happens to me in a day where I'm just like, alright, they freaking need to fix that, man. I'm getting sick of it. I mean, there are some bugs with, like, the specialist challenges and stuff like that with, like, Vision Pulse, but it's not something that's, like, game breaking or something that just makes me unable to play good. Like, it just slows me down. That's really all it is. And yeah, it can be frustrating, but it's so rare and it's not very often that it's just kind of like, alright, you know what, whatever, man. It's so good. Like, it's I don't know, like, I know a lot of people are very keen on not saying, like, oh, this game's so much better than this game, or this game's actually better than this game, because they're so tied to that nostalgic feeling of, like, COD 4 or anything like that. If you go back and you play COD 4, dude, it sucks, man. It's all M16s and stuff like that. It's not that fun, dude. It really isn't. Like, it can be if you're playing against really bad players, and that's why a lot of people who go back, like, will kill or will do like annihilate, and they'll say, oh, it's so much fun now, you should go try it. Well, duh, because only sucky people are playing it, man. Like, of course you're gonna do good, and of course you're gonna have fun doing good in COD 4 because only sucky people are playing it. And I'm not saying that's 100% accurate. I mean, there's definitely going to be some decent players that you're going to run into, but for the most part, everyone's playing the newer game. You know, that's just kind of how it goes. And so if you were to go back, if everyone were to go back to COD 4, it would suck. That's just because of the way it's made. Like, we're so used to certain things nowadays that it's like, if you were to go back to COD 4 and have all the issues that it had with all the lag and all the inconsistencies and all the terrible hit detection and the crazy amounts of nades and the M16 being unbelievably powerful, it would not be fun. It really wouldn't. But if you go back there and you're playing against people who don't really play COD that much, or they're like they're not very good, or they don't have the money to get the new one, you're gonna annihilate and you're gonna have fun. That's kind of how it is. So I'm a person who takes that into consideration all the time. So, like, Black Ops 2 is great, yeah, but when you stack it up with all the stuff that's in this game, and how that game was, the connection in this game, even though it's a bit inconsistent, is a lot better than that game was, you know? So I want to say this game is the best Call of Duty to date at launch. So far, it is the best one. We don't know what they're going to do with the game in the future. Who knows, man? Who knows? But let me know what you guys think. How's this game stacking up to previous games? How's it stack up to Black Ops 2? How's it stack up to Black Ops 1? How's it stack up to COD 4? Let me know in the comments down below. And that's going to be the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys later. Peace.